Come back, let's see what the load time is. Will it be faster than Gotham Knights or not? Well, I've actually seen it once before. Let's see if that weird thing is still there. I can confirm it came from the freaking cutscene. The game did not see how the game looks fine in this load screen. It's not from my computer. It's a glitch in day one glitch, which hopefully they have fixed now. Although I don't recall seeing the game patched, but still might have. Yeah, Steam would have let me load it up if it didn't. Wait, they did fix it.
Crazy
It's
day,
gone.
huh?
Good. Oh no, this cutscene might re-trigger it though.
Lots
Okay,
of
it's...
new blood around here. Some seriously powerful headliners.
Powerful, yes. But how powerful, we will see.
You get magic on the
Big
team.
personalities too.
I think you mean big egos.
Wait, why the hell are they level
But
0
none
now?
of that matters unless they can help us get to Wanda.
They were level 3
So
before.
that was Lilith, huh? She has a real 90s album cover vibe.
1690s, maybe. Hard to believe she's the hunter's mother.
Resemblance dwindles when one is twisted by Cthulhu's power.
Whose power?
Cthulhu, the Elder God.
Is Cthon the elder god of metal bands?
No.
Tony, read your briefings.
Relax, I'm just spinning him up.
You think now's really the time for that? I nearly broke my hand on Lilith's face. She didn't even flinch.
The more dangerous the foe, the funnier I get.
That's debatable.
You following me, Doc? Maybe you should go introduce yourself to the youngins.
I'm sure they know of the Sorcerer Supreme, and I wasn't following you.
How long have you two been sharing a room now? A day?
Oh, I don't know. What do you say, Doc? 6, 7 hours?
6 hours, 43 minutes, 8 seconds. And counting.
Wow, and you're already bouncing off each other like an old married couple.
Careful now, you're gonna make his cape jealous.
It's a cloak, not a cape, and it definitely wouldn't be jealous of you.
I'm calling it now. You two are gonna be best friends before this thing is over.
I'm just letting this play out.
I must admit, Hunter, having studied the tomes and read of your exploits in the past, it had never occurred to me that we might someday face Lilith together.
Yeah, pretty nutty to think that
Let me
Fisher's
guess.
still alive.
Blade gave you his welcome speech on the way in. You should have heard mine. Still have it somewhere on my phone, I think.
Welcome to the war room, Hunter.
Yeah, I'm just letting the characters be welcome in case that's building a
Things are
relationship.
likely to get pretty hectic around here,
We'll
kiddo.
talk to them again,
Just like
too.
the old days. Take some time to adjust while you can.
The game's slightly like a
The
Telltale
table
game.
is all yours. Let's get to it.
The characters actually do build a relationship.
A
Minori.
week ago, this place was like a tomb. A nice, quiet tomb full of things that knew how to mind their own business. And now it's a superhero frat house. And someone used all the hot water this morning.
Dang. Let's get a little
You
water.
should probably go talk to Caretaker. I think she's already got plans for your first mission.
No, about water heater insurance. Oh no. Yeah,
Just
look
gearing
at...
up for ye old apocalypse, Hunter. Should have the world saved in less than a fortnight.
That was new.
Glad to see you're adjusting.
Yo, are they auto-talking and I don't have to
The
hit the
last
button
thing
now?
I thought I'd be doing this morning was bashing Hydra heads across the Sanctum Sanctorum. I am so glad I decided to wash my hero pants last night.
Yeah, that one I definitely heard before. Yeah, those schools came Ashes Hydra. So many of them have
Good
not had
day,
Hydra.
Hunter.
But I mean,
Fine,
probably
speak.
like almost all of them do.
At least they don't have me stationed in some musty old dungeon like Strange and Stark. I too was recruited as a child into a calling of power and violence. So far, it has worked out well for me. I too was recruited as a child.
I wonder if you ever ran into any of my predecessors back in the day. We, tend to stand out. With all these big names in here, maybe we should sell tickets. Ooh, could finally upgrade the TV to 4K.
I mean, technically, you were here first, but don't expect any special treatment. Caretaker will have you mopping the floors and hauling trash whether you're 2 or 200. Caretaker's home for wayward sorcerers, scientists, and slayers. Sounds like something Doctor Strange would come up with. I mean, technically, you were here first, but don't expect any special treatment. Caretaker will have you mopping the floors and hauling trash whether you're 2 or 200. Caretaker's home for wayward sorcerers.
Did someone give you a cup of coffee at least? I know I'm useless in the morning without a little boost. We could probably have one of these witches or warlocks magic you over a barista. No signs of muscle atrophy. You seem pretty healthy for a reanimated corpse. You sure you're not a time-traveling robot? No signs of muscle atrophy.
It's almost impossible to imagine the horror, the atrocities committed on these grounds all those years ago. Then again, we are less than 20 miles from Fenway Park. I give it about 5 minutes before Tony starts in with his ye old joke material. Sorry, Hunter. Never should have taken him to medieval times. I give it about 5 minutes before Tony starts in with his ye old joke material. Sorry, Hunter. Never should have taken him to medieval...
I imagine Caretaker will have a hard time putting you at risk so
But they still
soon
have
after
two
your
dialogue in this
awakening.
part.
But I doubt Lilith will leave her much of a choice. Unfortunately, time is of the essence. Otherwise, I'd gladly offer to walk you through some of the more pivotal events that have changed the world since you last saw it.
I think they're all here, aren't they? Yeah, I've yet to meet the others. Still they are for now. And there's Blade, my boss
The
lady.
table is all yours. Let's get to it. Let's see how long you stay above ground this time. If I were you, I'd probably be looking for a hot shower after spending 300 years in a tomb. Just remember, if it came down to it, your blood would make a mighty fine vintage.
Blade has more than 2 lines.
Just remember, if it came down to it, your blood would make a mighty fine vintage. Let's see how long you stay above ground this time. If I were you, I'd probably be looking for a hot shower after spending 300 years in a tomb.
I wish we could get you settled in, but things are already pretty hectic around here, kiddo. Starting to feel like the old days again, which we both know is not a good thing. You know I wouldn't have woken you if it wasn't serious. We'll have time to catch up later. I kept your old room just the way you left it. Your old room should be just as comfortable as it used to be. But if not, let me know, and I'll see what I can do for you. I wish we could get you settled in, but things are already pretty hectic around here, kiddo. Starting to feel like the old days again, which we both know is not a good thing.
The
Okay,
table is
there,
all
we should be
yours.
ready for mission
Let's
1
get
now.
to it.
Although I think there's more talking before it. Let's see if this
With
cutscene...
everything going on right now, we simply cannot afford to lose contact with the Sanctum or Wanda.
Let's see if this cutscene glitches it again. Oh no, I don't think you played the cutscene.
Given the fluctuations in the astral spectrum, I should be seeing something.
Yay!
Bruce is right about gamma interference. If such a thing could even exist. The wards have been activated before, and I've never experienced such a reaction. Or perhaps I have simply erased that timeline so as not to affect my own destiny. I am quite efficient with my future and past selves in that regard.
Yeah, I figured they'd fix it quick, because like when Call of Duty had this issue, it was fixed super quick too. One of the pre-betas. I think that was for the Second World War II one. The remake of World of War. What they called it. No, I should see if RTX still lags me. It probably will. That probably didn't matter with that. Just because I do have like... I have like the minimum graphics for this one. But it's possible that they did coding to fix this too. Oh, requires restart. They did change it. It requires a restart now. I'm gonna do all the speaking again if I do that. Here, I'll turn that on for next session. I'd rather have it before mission 1 though. I wonder if I could queue into mission 1 and then back out and see. Although that was stuttering with it off just then, so yeah, we're gonna keep it off. So that should definitely be more graphically intense than being on, just because I tested that before. But it may work better now. Oh wait, I need to reread these, just in case it actually
What is
matters.
this?
Well, I already read all this out. They have their names here.
That is something. Intriguing. Ah, I see.
Wait. Oh no, that's right. It's gonna say like go back.
By the rising rings of... Oh, it's just you.
I should go talk to the beeps. Just matching your combat outfit. Heck yeah. X-Men.
Yes, hello.
Yes. Hello. Yeah, I don't think I can give them the custom outfits yet. I can click over to Blade, but I don't think I can do that yet.
Yes? You have problem? Yes? You have problem?
It just makes her say
Yes?
questions to me and he doesn't answer.
You have problem? Yes?
Even I need a little vitamin D. Caretaker's never exactly been bubbly, but the last couple months, she's been in a real bad mood.
Also, it's so goofy. Magic is clearly ready to fight, yet I can't take her into the team.
Guess I can put
What?
away the garlic. Won't do much good against Hydra.
The railroading.
This place is like a resort compared to some of the spots I've worked out of. Heroes have just gotten spoiled these days.
The Blade.
Compared to New York, this place smells like paradise. Another new member? We should probably start charging dues. I hope we're not letting our standards down with these new recruits.
This game's awesome. It's way more
Clubhouse
dialogue.
is starting
Yeah.
to get a little crowded. Lots of new faces lately. The Midnight Suns are taking over the world, baby. Everybody wants to be a Midnight Sun these days. It's like we're living in an environmental time machine out here. It's almost too clean. Even I need a little vitamin D.
I just did like 10 lines, I think.
Nobody knows exactly what it is you remember, so they'll probably want to hold your hand for a minute. Don't take it personally. Compared to New York, this place smells like paradise.
It still smells like Transia, even after all these years. You always did love the grounds. Sometimes it was hard to get you back inside. It's still a pristine example of our homeland. A Transia that no longer exists today. It still smells like Transia, even after all these years. You always did love the grounds. Sometimes it was hard to get you back inside. It's still a pristine example of our
Nice. It
homeland.
looks like a let dialogue. Let's go. Wait, actually, I want to check to see if it can change. Heroes. Blade. Where do you change the skin? Tab cycles heroes. That's really cool. Oh, customization's locked. It looks like it's locked. Yeah, we can't do it yet. Just for a story. It's probably where it was.
Are you ready? The prophecy of the Midnight Sun does not linger, and neither should we. Lilith possesses the Darkhold. If she forced her way into my Sanctum Sanctorum once, I suspect she can do it again.
You are a sorcerer supreme. Can you not predict her movements?
Normally, yes. But since your mother breached the Sanctum, my sense of the future has grown volutinous in nature.
Is that another language, or...?
Fuzzy. My predictions are fuzzy. For the first time as Sorcerer Supreme, I cannot foresee how the future unfolds, and with my apprentice in danger, we cannot tarry.
Yeah, I think we're going to save Scarlet Witch. Yeah, it's like magic and Scarlet Witch. That's where I want my team. Let's save Scarlet. She's Doctor Strange's apprentice. Interesting. Makes sense. A little slightly sexist, but makes sense. At least you're gonna learn that from Meatonville. It's also, which is called Genosha. I don't know if they're gonna have that in this lore. I don't know. Although it should have all the 90s lore, so I think that's the thing. The 90s. Okay, now I bet does the bottom just gonna end this, or does this matter? Let's talk about Scarlet Witch Spoons. Yeah, let's do this
I
one.
understand the urgency. Your apprentice is in grave danger, yes?
Wanda is no mere apprentice. She
Oh yeah,
is
plus
the
2
Scarlet Witch,
relationship
one
with
of
him.
the
Oh god,
strongest
what does that
magical
mean?
practitioners I have encountered. But she hasn't channeled such power on her own since... Never mind. One crisis at a time. I do not doubt Wanda's capability, but without my predictive acumen, I cannot bolster the wards should she need it. Still, the wards are woven into the sanctum's very essence. They should hold. In any case, all will be revealed with time. I suggest we make use of it while it still functions.
Yeah, plus 2 friendship. Yeah, you get 1 question. I think it's like Dungeon Siege that upped it by 2. I
We
wonder
should
if
hurry. As much as I'd love to hear a first-hand account of your exploits, time is of the essence, I'm afraid. This reality really isn't the place for clumsiness.
anyway, he was talking in. But
I can't help but feel a tinge of impatience. It is my home under siege, after all.
no, I'm still gonna take my time. I don't care your home's under siege.
I do hope
I
we
just-
haven't already squandered what little time we had to our advantage.
He just keeps saying it. I can't blame him. But anyway, what I was saying there is the game plus 2. This looks like it's like Spellforce 3. I played Spellforce 3. That was no, not Spellforce 3. Dungeon Siege 3. Well, Spellforce 3 may also have it as well, but at least Dungeon Siege 3 has it, where you have 3 choices, and there's ones that build relationship and there's ones that don't. That was one of the ones that built relationship. The fact that I mentioned Wanda. So it is a one-pick one. It's not one of those cheesy, oh, just do the top 2 from the third. No, you actually have to pick the one that would actually build a relationship with the character. Which is cool, but also kind of bullcrap, because you only have 1 chance to do it. But anyway, I think we should be ready to... Oh, wait, now I do talk. Wait, I can still keep talking to him?
Knowing how selective the Suns can be, I'm honored to have been given this opportunity to join them. Is there an official oath of some sort I should be taking, or is it just black leather and gruff attitudes? Now that I'm a member of the Suns, maybe I can convince Blade to tell me where he buys his sunglasses. The Sorcerer Supreme and a Midnight Sun. Quite an accomplishment, if I do say so myself. I suppose it was an inevitability, someone as strange as myself joining a group like the Midnight Suns. The Sorcerer Supreme and a Midnight Sun. Quite an accomplishment, if I do say
There you go,
so
I think
myself.
you looped around now. We could try one.
I suppose it was an inevitability, someone as strange as myself joining a group like the Midnight Suns. The Sorcerer Supreme and a Midnight Sun. Quite an accomplishment. Wanda can maintain the wards, I'm certain of that. But perhaps we shouldn't linger?
Dude, I'm walking over here and you're following me. You say we shouldn't linger, but you're not running. You're not running. Oh wait, no, yeah, he will run actually. He will run if I go farther. Oh, he'll jog anyway.
About time.
Not just about time, Mr. Brooks. Time, space, reality, the building blocks of magic. All must be constant for my portals to work properly. Yet as we now know, that is no longer the case.
We've heard.
Several times.
Otherwise, I would still be hunting dread maidens in my sleep.
Indeed. And while I certainly appreciate the view of this vista, I fail to see how it will hasten our return to the sanctum.
Magic is the answer.
No, as I've just stated, magic is the problem.
Your magic is... not ours. The ground you are standing on exists within 2 worlds. A mystical anchor point to Ileana's realm that allows her to... well, I'll just let her show you.
She's pretending to hold a sword without holding a sword. Oh wait, now she's summoning a sword. Dude, Ileana must be doing that. Limbo demon mode. Yeah. Oh, wait, dude, is this why she can't come with us because she opened the portal? She can totally go through her own portal.
What Strange says. I'm only going to the sanctum to give Wanda some backup.
Blade's just gonna say that word for
This should be an easy warm-up for a legendary killer like yourself. New York is probably going to look a little different than you remember. I'm sure no one mentioned it, but the cape and tight crowd frown on killing the bad guys these days. I'd resist the urge if you can. This should be an easy warm-up for a legendary.
There's special lines just for this segment too. Wow.
Power coming from behind this.
Wanda belongs here. Bring her back safe.
Wow, magic just totally interrupted.
Things
That's
are
strange,
moving
though.
quickly, aren't they, Hunter? I can only imagine how overwhelming this must be for you. The last time I saw a portal like this, Dormammu tried to lock me away in the dark dimension for all eternity. Or was it Morgan Le Fay? Hard to keep track after so many. The power coming from behind this portal is tremendous. I am surprised this magic and I have never crossed paths before. At least at the bar with no doors. Things are moving quickly, aren't they, Hunter? I can only imagine how overwhelming this must be for you.
For me, it's underwhelming, if anything.
The last time I saw a portal like this, Dormammu tried to lock me away in the dark dimension for all eternity. Or was it Morgan Le Fay? Hard to keep track after so many. The power coming from behind this portal is tremendous. I am surprised this magic and I have never crossed paths before. At least at the bar with no doors.
I wish I were going with you. There's something about this that worries me.
Yeah, the sound paused there for a second because I was shooting that thing. Apparently this game does that.
Don't let Blade fool you. He's just as eager to see what you can do out there as the rest of us.
Just checking the recording time.
Just a century or two earlier, and I'd be right out there with you. I'll be keeping an eye on you from the mirror table. Don't worry, I won't embarrass you in front of your new friends. Don't let Blade fool you. He's just as eager to see what you can do out there as the rest of us. Just a century or two earlier,
Yeah,
and I'd be right out there with you.
Things are moving quickly, aren't they, Hunter? I can only imagine
So
how
magic.
overwhelming this must be for you.
Yep.
What? You've never seen Portal before?
Yeah, they sub-fixed her.
You have nothing to fear in Limbo. It's the quickest way to get to Wanda.
The magic's not a very talkative bunch.
You must have slipped.
Wait, did she have an interaction? Because I technically clipped her though? I think I hit her foot. She go, you must have seen.
After you?
After you. No, I prefer to have my brother on the team than you. Your brother on my team than you. He's so jerk. Yeah, that's Colossus. We love this
Someone's
Colossus.
messing with Wanda. They're about to have a real bad day.
No, I definitely rather have magic on my team.
Please, stick to the path. You don't want to get lost in Limbo. Trust me.
We're fortunate to have magic on our side.
Stay on
Now,
path.
Limbo should be a realm that Professor X made.
You have problem?
Or the Shadow King, I believe he's called. He has another name as
If
well, but...
someone is messing with Wanda, they're going to answer to all of us.
Hey, you better come along. There's an answer to all of us. You better freaking come along.
Yes?
Dude, look at all the dialogue. It's incredible.
You have problem?
There we go. I think they all loop now. Like, they definitely could have been chintzier, way chintzier with that. Into the unknown. In the Taeon.
You are standing in limbo. Nexus of all realities. both real or otherwise. A chaotic but secret realm beyond the influence of Lilith. Thus far.
Are you certain of that? Because I am sensing all kinds of...
Dark energy. That feeling you're being watched. General hellhole vibe.
Yes.
All these potentialities converging at once? Truly surprising feat, Miss Rasputin. For someone so young, of course.
You think this is crazy? Wait until you see Manhattan.
Her name in English is Rasputin. It must be Rasputina in,
From here, magic can
Russian.
open gateways to just about anywhere on our planet, and beyond. We don't want to risk punching through the wards protecting your sanctum, Doctor, so we've chosen a safe exit a few blocks over instead.
Couldn't be worse than the last time.
It was just a simple miscommunication.
Ocean Avenue. I said Ocean Avenue, Magic.
should follow me around though. Heck yeah, video gamey. Like, would Strange and Blade really let me lead? Really? But it's so video gamey. That's just great game design, technically, because the player can go out there and pace. Enjoy the view as they want. Just look at this stuff, man. There's like waterfalls. Also, this is a kinder looking... Well, I guess this is what Limbo looks like. Perhaps that's a Shadow Realm, the one that Professor X makes, but I thought he was Limbo. But it's also that's inside Limbo, the Shadow Realm. I'll probably put the video soon. We'll see here. Dude, just load times are pretty good. Considering they don't have the greatest graphics card, although they're definitely longer than Gotham's. New York pigeons. Famous.
Hey, I'm walking here. All I ate today was a bagel.
It's great. A portal just opens in front of the New Yorkers and they don't even care. Can they not see it?
Well, at least we know the wards of protection are still in place.
For now.
I suggest we hurry.
Arm
Hydra
Alpha
already.
in position.
Hydra officer dedicated, not your average Hydra Goonie? Is that what it's like?
No one's getting through.
Welcome to New York.
I might put it right here. As combat begins. Yeah, we're almost at half an hour. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Tromanati. I hope like what you saw. Please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you'd like to see more content like this. And as always, may your tale eternally be retold. You can pause the video, like, sub, do all that stuff, but you don't have to. Later.